Hey guys, what's up? It's Yal from the Trekkies Trek, and as you can see, this video is a little bit different. No green screen, just a small background on the computer's monitor, and this is because we are making this video on the spot, meaning from now to now, without any preparation, and this is in response to something that happened this morning on social media, online, and it is important for us to respond to it and to position ourselves regarding what happened, and of course, I will explain. So first thing that you need to know is that both me and Ori are not just Star Trek fans, we are also Star Wars fans. We also hinted about it a few times in our podcasts, uh, specifically regarding The Mandalorian, which recently aired and recently finished its second season. So because of that, Star Wars is something that is also very dear to us, although our channel is Star Trek because we deal with Star Trek on a daily basis. But Star Wars is something that is very dear to us for both me and Ori, and we were raised with Star Wars. Even though we are in Israel, which is a long way from the United States, we still get Star Wars here, we still grew up with it. And also for me, personally, over the years, when I was a boy, like 25 years ago, I was able to purchase or order through Amazon most of the books of the EU of Star Wars, of the expanded universe. And those books are very dear to me. They helped me through many hardships during my life and to deal with depression. And basically, they pushed me forward. They ignited my imagination and really helped me to become, the person that I am today. And this is in parallel to Star Trek. Star Trek also. I was raised with Star Trek. We know Star Trek. We know it inside out. We love Star Trek, but Star Wars is our spiritual fuel, you might say. Star Trek is the intellectual fuel for both me and Ori. Star Wars is the spiritual fuel. Okay, and when the prequels came out, okay, it was still George Lucas. It was still Lucasfilm. There are endless debates about the prequels. Are they good? Are they bad? Okay, but it was still done with respect. It was still done with conjunction with the lore, with the expanded universe, with what George Lucas created himself. And then came Disney and they bought Lucasfilm, and we got the sequel trilogy, which for me is, and for many of us around the world, was not good Star Wars. It was missing all the elements that make Star Wars what it is and presented the characters in a very strange light. But again, this is not a video to speak about the sequel trilogy. It is what it is. But the point is that after the sequel trilogy came out and people didn't like it, Disney did make some changes, and they gave us The Mandalorian, which, whether you're a Star Trek fan, Star Wars fan, or just science fiction fan, if you see this show, The Mandalorian, if you cannot prevent yourself from getting attached to it, from liking the characters, and you cannot help yourself but admire the quality that was created in that show by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and really it's an amazing show, and it repaired a lot of the damage for many of the Star Wars fans around the world that was created by either the prequels or the sequel trilogy. And also it is starting to make us feel again that we are in the expanded universe. When Disney bought Lucasfilm, they declared the expanded universe moot, non-void, and called it Legends, which for me was a personal offensive. I mean, I grew up with the expanded universe. Now you come and you say to me, this is, doesn't exist anymore. It's Legends, But the Mandalorian, in fact, drew on the expanded universe, and by doing so is raising hope in the fans that Disney will take the plot correction that is required in order to go back and recreate materials using the expanded universe. And one of the things that they did, and everybody knows that, is that in the last episode of The Mandalorian season 2 we get a cameo done by Mark Hamill using CGI of Luke Skywalker. And this cameo, it's not a cameo from the sequel trilogy. It's not a cameo from the sequel trilogy. It's Luke Skywalker like he was represented in the expanded universe. It is Luke Skywalker as a master Jedi. It is Luke Skywalker at the level of Mace Windu and Master Yoda, and is simply a badass, and his control of the Force is amazing. And finally, after like 25 years, we finally get to see again Luke Skywalker as he was meant to be, as he was envisioned by George Lucas, and as he was presented in the novels of the expanded universe. You know, everybody who read the expanded universe knows how Luke Skywalker should be. He should be a master Jedi, a strong person, you know, with high abilities, not a hermit that milk cows for his enjoyments. Come on. So when people saw that, they had an emotional reaction, a good emotional reaction. And YouTube is flooded with videos of people that filmed themselves watching this episode and reacted, you know, in a very positive manner. Some cried out, some shouted, some cried simply, you know, tears of joy. Some cried tears of sadness, you know, because finally we get, you know, to to see Luke Skywalker as we remembered him, as we envisioned him, as we were told about him in the books, in the novels, and the sequel trilogy came by and he destroyed this image for us, and now the Mandalorian comes and restores this image and restores the faith of us, of the fans in the franchise, in the Star Wars franchise, and reignite the imagination and everything that entails with it. When I saw, I did not record myself, I did not record my reaction, because I did not expect it. And it was a stupid move, because when I saw the episode, and I saw that scene, I started crying, I started shouting with joy, and you know, it was an amazing moment for me, because finally Luke Skywalker as we wanted to see him in the sequel trilogy, and I cried and I shouted, and you know, my dog got scared. Why the hell am I shouting, you know, at the computer screen? And I did not record, I did not have the camera activated at the moment, because I simply did not expect it, and it was a stupid move. But a guy that did do that, that did record himself, that did show his, you know, his true feelings at the moment towards that scene, is the blogger Star Wars Theory, which, you know, nobody knows his real name, but every fan of Star Wars that ever went online on YouTube knows Star Wars Theory. He has like 2.8 million subscribers in less than 4 years, and is concentrating on Star Wars alone, and you know, is creating movies on a daily basis, and basically is doing an amazing job representing what Star Wars is, you know, and representing the fans in the best way possible. So he's doing, for me, holy work, you know, for us the fans, he's doing holy work. And again, we are a Star Trek channel, but we cannot stand by, you know, and watch people destroy our beloved Star Wars universe as well, because we are also Star Wars fans. And what happened today is that after Star Wars Theory uploaded his reaction to that scene when Luke Skywalker arrives, two things happened. One positive, one very negative. One was that, you know, people all around YouTube went crazy. I mean, they started uploading their own reaction, and they started, you know, writing to Star Wars Theory, wow, what a great reaction you had, and your watch party was amazing. And there's even a guy called Sick Doctor, right? Yeah, a guy called Sick Doctor who took the reaction of Star Wars Theory, you know, from the watch party, which was a streaming of 3 hours. He took this, you know, 10 minutes bit where we see Luke Skywalker and Star Wars Theory begins to cry, and he put it in a separate video and uploaded it to video, and it got more than 1 million views in less than a week. 1.2 million views when I'm speaking to you now. I put the link below to both Star Wars Theory channel and to the clip of Sick Doctor showing the reaction of Star Wars Theory. And think about it, in less than a week, 1 million views. You know, it was like this. It went up, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I saw it myself 3 times. It's simply amazing, because what Star Wars Theory did, he allowed himself to show us his true feelings. And these are also our feelings. So we feel very connected to him. He represents us. Simply put, he represents us. If you had like a Senate for Star Wars fans, I will vote Star Wars Theory as the head of Senate, okay? This is the best I can give you guys. So for me, that was an amazing, you know, 2 weeks since the end of the Mandalorian season 2, to see all those reactions, to see how the web is now, you know, pro Star Wars, and how people say, hey, we have a new hope again, you know, and to see one of the leaders of the community of the fans of Star Wars going out there, showing his true feelings, his true emotions, carrying so many people with him on the way. It was amazing. And then this morning, when I opened up YouTube to start my day, I saw that Star Wars Theory uploaded a clip of like 5 minutes where he says that a guy, Hidalgo, who the hell is Pablo Hidalgo? But apparently he's like an executive at Lucasfilm, went online on Twitter, and he had something to say to Star Wars Theory. Of course, he didn't say it to him directly. He responded to other tweets, and then he blocked the tweets because he's a chicken. That's what he is, a chicken. So he didn't put like a separate tweet and told everybody how he felt about Star Wars Theory. No, he responded to other comments in the tweet and then deleted them. But basically what he said is, what the hell, why Star Wars Theory is showing his emotion online. He basically called Star Wars Theory a crybaby. One of the executives of Lucasfilm, the guy responsible for, Star Wars dictionaries and the guy giving advice to J.J. Abrams during the sequel trilogy about his scripts and giving notation. He's like the Rick Berman of Star Wars, okay? So this guy goes online on Twitter and says, Star Wars Theory, you suck, you big crybaby. That's basically what he said. Again, I'm saying I put the links to Star Wars Theory channel and to the clip of his emotional reaction to the Mandalorian, and also to the clip where he mentioned this. I mean, Star Wars Theory created a clip this morning saying, "What the hell? Why does this guy is treating me like this?" And Star Wars Theory is saying, Star Wars helped me through my life, through my hardship, through cancer, and Luke Skywalker is a hero of mine. Why is this guy, which worked for Lucasfilm, the creator of Star Wars, is talking to me in that manner and calling me, these derogatory names and telling me why am I crying online, why am I showing my emotions, and of course all the fans reacted and said, forget about this guy, this guy's stupid, and I just felt, as a Star Trek and Star Wars fan, as a representative in a channel that deals with those kind of things, that I had to say as well. Pablo Hidalgo, for the love of God, your salary arrives from the fans going to the movies, from the fans watching the shows, from the fans reacting to the materials created by Lucasfilm. Who are you to tell us how to feel? Who are you to pass judgment on what Luke Skywalker means to us and what Star Wars means to us? Star Wars Theory mentioned the fact that he had cancer. I can mention the fact that I also had a serious operation when I was in the 3rd grade, a life-threatening operation, and Star Wars helped me through that. And it helped me many times since. Who are you to pass judgment? You big coward, sitting in your office at Lucasfilm. I'm from Israel. I can say what the hell I want. This is online, open channel, and I'm telling you, if Lucasfilm had any sense, if the managers there have any sense, they will fire your ass tomorrow and take Star Wars Theory instead to replace you, because he will do a job 10 times better, 100 times better than what you ever did. You made a movie, we don't like the movie, so we will criticize your movie. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's the professional way, where you create something, a work of art, and people react to it, and there is a dialogue, okay? There is a critical dialogue in books, in novels, in essays, in movies, and you will not tell us what to think, and you will not tell us what to do, because this is the common practice of criticism ever since the Renaissance days, okay? So this is one way, the professional way. What you did is you took it to the personal ugly side, and you called out to the fans and you told them, guys, fucky, you guys are crying babies, and you did it directly in the face of one of the biggest fans, one of the leaders of the fans community of Star Wars in the world, Star Wars Theory, which, it's so low, and you tainted yourself so badly. I think the more time will pass by, the more people will get angry about that tweet that you so quickly deleted and hidden, So to conclude, Star Wars Theory, you're the best. We're behind you 100%, sir. And we just wanted to show our appreciation. And I'm a little bit angry. I'm a lot angry, and I'm very pissed at the moment. after seeing the news this morning. So excuse my language, excuse my French, but if anybody knows anything about Israelis, that we do not hold back our tongue when required. We will say what we are thinking, and this is the way to move things ahead. As long as you keep criticism professional, everything goes. It's okay. You can say, I don't like this, I don't like that. The minute you go personal, don't be surprised when you're gonna get a serious backlash from around the world. So that's what I have to say. And Star Wars theory, again, if you ask my opinion, I don't know if you do, but if you ask, we see all the creativity that you create, and your work is simply amazing, and keep at it. Um, we are fully behind you, and that's it. That's all I have to say. I hope you guys are having a good day, and see you on our next podcast.
You're gonna be bad bums, the lot of you. Wherever you are out there, fuck you too!